Do you feel stuck in what you are doing? You used to love your job, but not anymore. Don't worry, this story can help you, so stay with me. The jungle was beautiful with life and nature, and Chirpy was just one small part of it. Chirpy was a very unhappy bird. He didn't like his nest in the tree, even though it was the biggest one. His food was the best, but he didn't like it. He didn't like his job of singing all day long, even though he could sing very well. His life seemed dull because he was unsure of his interests. He thought his ability to sing was useless. He stayed with his fellow birds for too long. So he decided to leave his comfort zone to find what he really liked. Chirpy left it home behind and felt the rush of excitement at exploring unfamiliar sights and sounds. Chirpy was flying high above the jungle, enjoying the warm breeze and the feeling of freedom. He had been traveling for days, and he was finally getting close to his destination, the big city. Suddenly, Chirpy felt a shadow following him. He looked down and saw a huge crocodile swimming towards him. The crocodile opened its jaws wide, and Chirpy knew he was in danger. He flapped his wings as hard as he could, but it was no use. The crocodile darted through the water much faster than expected. Just when it seemed like the crocodile was about to catch him, Chirpy saw a tree branch up ahead. He turned sharply towards the branch and just managed to grab hold of it. The crocodile snapped its jaws shut just inches from Chirpy's tail. Chirpy clung to the branch, his heart pounding. He had escaped the crocodile, but he knew he wasn't safe yet. There were still many dangers in the jungle. Chirpy stayed in the tree for a long time, resting and catching his breath. When he finally felt safe enough to fly again, he took off and continued his journey. Not long after, Chirpy saw a large eagle soaring overhead. The eagle swooped down towards him. Its claws opened. Chirpy knew he had to act fast. He dove into the bushes, just out of reach of the eagle's claws. The eagle flew away, but Chirpy knew it wouldn't be long before it came back. He had to find a safe place to hide. Chirpy found a hollow tree and squeezed inside. He was exhausted, but he knew he couldn't sleep. He had to stay alert in case the eagle came back. Chirpy closed his eyes and tried to rest, but he couldn't stop thinking about all the dangers he had faced. He was scared, but he knew he had to keep going. He had to reach the big city. Chirpy eventually fell asleep, and when he woke up, he felt refreshed and ready to face whatever came his way. He flew out of the tree and continued his journey. Chirpy flew for many hours, and finally, he saw the sight of the big city. He was so happy to have finally reached his destination. He knew that there would be new challenges waiting for him in the city, but he was determined to face them. Chirpy flew down to the city and landed on a rooftop. He looked around in awe. The city was so big and busy. There were people everywhere, and cars and buses whizzing by. Chirpy's journey was a difficult one, but he never gave up because he wanted to find what he liked. He faced many dangers, but he always found a way to overcome them. Through experience, he realized that trying something challenging can lead to strength. He also learned that he shouldn't be afraid of the future, but he should prepare himself for both the good and the bad. Okay, let's go back to the new city. Chirpy saw many animals doing all sorts of things. He saw dogs playing fetch, cats napping in the sun, and squirrels chasing each other up and down trees. Chirpy was so envious of the other animals. He wished he could find something that he liked to do. Chirpy flew around the city for days, but he couldn't find anything that he liked. He was about to give up when he saw a group of children playing in the park. The children were laughing and having so much fun. Chirpy landed on a nearby branch and watched them play. Chirpy's heart swelled with joy as he watched the children play. He realized that he loved to make people happy. Their laughter and smiles were like music to his ears and warmth in his heart. He wondered what made them feel good because he was just a small bird that could only sing. Since he wasn't sure of his other skills, he decided to showcase his singing talent to make the kids happy. Chirpy flew down from the branch and landed in front of the children. He started to sing. The children were so surprised to see a bird singing in the park. They gathered around peacefully and listened to Chirpy singing. They laughed and clapped their hands when the song ended. The children thanked him and told him he was the best singer they had ever heard. Chirpy was so happy, he finally found something that he liked to do. He liked to make people happy. Chirpy continued to sing for the children every day. He made them so happy that they built him a special nest in the park. Chirpy lived in the park for many years happily. For whatever would happen in the future, he knew what he should do if he felt stuck. This is the end of our story. Sometimes it's hard to find what we truly love. Therefore, if you can't find what you love, but you feel stuck, you need to find a new place to shine. Staying in your comfort zone may lead to boredom and a lack of passion for your work. If you get out of your comfort zone, you will see things differently or even better. The most important thing to expect is hardship when finding what you like. You can try it with me. Try to expect the good and the bad. Don't forget to comment below. Your comments are a source to create more videos for you.